When I opened my son's Instagram live, he was standing on the edge of a building and said, "Welcome to Fact or Cap." What the hell? What was Justin doing? I could see the likes popping up on the corner of the screen as the kids from his 5th grade class were joining by the second. Guys, today we learned in class how to fly. Today we're gonna test if that's cap or not. Wait a second, was he being serious? He had to be joking, right? But then I watched him hold up a can of Red Bull. He says, "Guys, I had no idea, but today Mr. Foley told us that Red Bull gives you wings. Can you guys believe I'm actually about to fly?" No, Justin, please tell me this is a joke. But he was already starting to set up his phone to show everyone, and then I recognized the building. He was on the roof of his school. How the hell did he even get up there? I started sweating and knew I had to do something. I instantly swiped off the live and called his school. They had to get him down from there. "Hello? This is Justin's dad. My son is on the roof of the school. I think he's about to jump." But the receptionist didn't believe me. She just laughed and said, "Sir, those doors are locked. There's no way he's up there." But I could literally see him. "I swear he is. Please just go stop him. There's no time." She told me she'd check, and I swiped back onto the live. Now there were more of his classmates up there, and they all started yelling, "Chug, chug, chug." Justin cracked open the large Red Bull and started chugging. All of the other 5th graders were cheering him on because they probably believed he could actually fly too. I could see all the comments starting to flood in. "Chug! I believe in you, Justin! Full send!" The girls from his class were all sending hearts, cheering him on. Justin finished chugging that whole 500-milliliter can and slammed it on the ground. His class cheered, and I knew I had to do something. Oh my god, he was actually gonna do it. I could see the caffeine already coursing through his 10-year-old body, and he started taking a step back from the edge. I swiped back to the phone call and yelled, "Oh my god, you have to hurry. He's about to jump." But all I heard was her say, "Wait, no. The door is locked. I can't get up there." Locked? How did they lock it? I swiped back to the live and watched as his classmates were pushing things in front of the door to the roof, all standing in front of it so nobody could stop him. Justin started backing up again, getting ready to jump, and I could see sweat dripping onto my phone. People were screaming at Justin now, and there was a huge crowd below waiting for him to jump. Teachers were screaming at him to stop, but his friends kept cheering him on. I couldn't let my son die because of Mr. Foley's dumb lie, so I instantly jumped in my car. His school was down the road, so I knew if I was fast I could get there in time, but his classmates were not letting them get through. I was speeding with one hand, watching the live with the other. Okay guys, Mr. Foley better have been telling the truth. Here goes nothing. Kids were typing, "Do it," and "Fly Justin," and I was going 90 down that residential road. I screeched into the parking lot and saw him up there. I was almost out of time, and just as I burst through the school doors, I heard them yelling, "Justin, don't jump!" But they were already counting down. I ran up the stairs and saw multiple teachers pounding on the door to get onto the roof, one being Mr. Foley, and as bad as I wanted to punch him in the face, I had to get to Justin first. I could hear them outside. "All right, 3, 2, 1, no!" And just as we all busted through that door, we saw Justin running toward the edge of the building. I screamed, "Justin, no!" But he jumped. I watched my 10-year-old son jump off the roof as I was 10 feet away, and everyone went silent. I heard a crash, then screams from below. Everyone was freaking out, and all his classmates were silent. He landed on his legs and broke them, and as I stood up there watching him get loaded onto the ambulance, I looked over at Mr. Foley. "You told him to jump off the roof?" He tried to make up an excuse. "How was I supposed to know he'd believe me? I was just joking." And in that moment, I couldn't hold back. I didn't care if it was illegal, and I shoved Mr. Foley off the roof too. He didn't land on his legs.